Good evening, and welcome to my Business Plan Life Learners. This is my company. I'm offering an opportunity for parents and young adults alike to come and learn what it is to be a responsible adult, one that gives back to the community and can go through life without major catastrophe and the bottom falling out. My executive plan is to eventually get or go to different high schools where young kids hang out, to where the parents get on email chains of the local high schools, see if it's even a need. Well, I know there's a need, but is there a want? Is there someone that actually wants to send their child to me, not knowing who I am, to give them advice on how it is to live a responsible life? On the other hand, I have 2 children. One is a young adult. He lives on his own, and he can do his laundry. He can cook a healthy meal. He knows what responsibility is. He does act childish from time to time, but who wants to grow up totally? He has bought several vehicles. He knows how to shop for insurance. He knows how to pick and what to pick from his employer, what he wants as far as, W-2 information, things like that. A lot of kids these days don't even have any clue what that is. Then I have my marketing analysis. What that is I've researched other businesses to see if there's any out there like me, and there's really not. The closest I come to is life coaching or maybe a therapist, and I am neither one of these. I am just a mom who wants children to know what it's like to be an adult, to put down their telephones, put down their technology, and adult. Doesn't have to be a daily thing, but it needs to be something they're not scared of. My company description. My company, like I've said before, is called Life Learners. It provides up-to-date information about normal routine things like personal health responsibilities, like when do you need to go to the doctor? When is it necessary to go to the ER? Or perhaps urgent care? Or when do you think maybe you need stitches? Maybe you need a specialist. Do you have a primary care physician? There's lots of questions. And kids nowadays do not have these answers. They look at their parents like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Well, both of my children, when they turned 18, looked at me like, what? What am I supposed to do now? Well, that's when I realized I've taught you how to do these things. You just don't want to do them. Now it's incorporating them into their lives. Organization and management. The structure I'm using is the flat structure. The flat organizational structure tends to disrupt the traditional top-down management system of most companies. Management is decentralized, so there is no everyday boss. I'm just my own boss, therefore eliminating all the bureaucracy, red tape, gossiping, all that kind of good stuff. Don't have to worry about any of that. And there's simple communication directly with me, and I give clear direction to myself. So I'm good in that department. Marketing and sales. Well, what I plan to do is, like I said earlier, go to the kids' school nearby, or high school, even junior highs, if I really want to get that in depth into my business, and put myself out there, tell the parents what I offer, and see if anyone bites. I want to get on email chains, and put in flyers into like graduating announcements, things like that. Next, we have the service or product line. There's really not a tangible item, but what I'm offering is education. I am opening the minds of our young people, and the knowledge learned by my customers will last them a lifetime. My programs are either for 6 months for $6,000 or $500 for 1 to 3 classes inside of a 3 to 4 hour period. That's for my time and my research time and whatever tools that might be needed for each person in the class. And then we have funding requests. The only funding that I am asking for is I'm wanting to give scholarships above and beyond the one scholarship that I will offer. I will offer one child a quarter free of charge, because there's lots of parents out there that can't afford this. I believe I'm being very frugal with my money, and I'm also not asking a lot of money for what I'm offering. Time, research, your time, being able to be flexible, those types of things. Now finally we come to financial projections. I'm going to be starting off small. I won't need financial assistance because I'm going to do online. I'm going to go to my own insurance companies. I'm going to go to my own financial like banks, and where my 401k is. I will talk to those people, and they will give me handouts, or they will come and talk to my clients, tell them what's available out there, and it won't be any charge to me, just time for all of us. Like I said, my 6-month plan will be anything from finding employment to getting moved out of your parents' home and living on your own, or it could be that you're living on your own and you're struggling and you want to be able to get into your own home. We can do that within 6 months. This has been a great opportunity for me to become more aware of what I can do as an entrepreneur. I've never thought of myself as an entrepreneur, and this class has really given me that opportunity, and I thank you very much. And I've really enjoyed everything I've learned here these last 5 weeks. Thank you, Professor.